The following podcast contains real reviews and the ridiculous reactions of two would-be oracles of the internet. The opinions expressed and presented are mere musings, so please humor their hijinks with a laugh and not by taking anything they say seriously. Seriously.
Hit me with that heat, man.
Bring in some heat. All right, this is for nothing hotter than the old Green Gobbler Drain Clog Dissolver, 31 ounce from Amazon.
Green Gobbler, you said?
The brand is Green Gobbler.
Okay.
It is a Drano-like brand.
Yes.
To really give you a visual, of course it has, the bottle is green. It has a graphic of a drain with all types of nasties in it. Getting hit. It says stinks through standing water.
Nice.
The green glob is penetrating, and it says Green Gobbler Drain Clog Dissolver, and Green Gobbler. Have I been saying globber?
You said globber.
My name is cooler.
This boy. Okay.
This is the Green Gobbler, but we're gonna keep saying Green Gobbler.
Okay.
Anyway. The homie, whose name is, quote, shops a lot. Shops a lot. It's spelled like Lancelot, but for shopping.
That's awesome.
They title their review, "Thank you, Amazon, for ref to this product. Had a tub clog that did drain, just very slowly. Clog was located 7 cups down the drain.
What?
Was looking at various things on Amazon. A mini plunger, didn't work. Little plastic serrated tips to poke down into the drain to pull out the clog. Couldn't reach the clog. Was looking at mini augers, but 1/4 wouldn't fit the slightly less than 1/4 openings in the removable drain grate. Got an email from Amazon suggesting the Green Gobbler product. Took a look at the various options, read the reviews for the double flush product. Bought it. Bought 2 just in case. The day it arrived, I read all instructions, freaking out a little about what to do if you got it on you or in you.
What?
Open one side of the container, no mess, no fuss. Poured it into the drain, again no mess, no fuss, and no odor. Closed the bathroom door for the night. Bright and early the next morning, turned on the tub faucet a little. Turned it up and up again. Water kept running down like gangbusters. Hadn't drained this well in years. 5 stars.
Holy cow, when was the last time you cleaned your drain, dude? What?
Yeah.
Also, water has emotions, water has feeling, water's like, I am personified, and I'm going down this drain like gangbusters. Let's go. Let's get this capillary action going down the tubes.
That sentence, like gangbusters, has me thinking about like the proper grammatical way to use the term gangbusters, and it really is just hurting my head.
I guarantee it has never until this review come up in a sentence that also contains draining a clogged pipe. Gangbusters.
Yeah. Like gangbusters. Gangbusters is like, that's like a sale, right? The gangbuster sale, and everyone's breaking down the doors to get to the sale.
Yeah, they're getting in there
the
like
water
gangbusters.
couldn't get into the pipe fast enough. That's what they're saying.
Let's go.
Get in there. We gotta get in there. Yeah, the water hates being in the tub. It loves being in the drain after you use the Green Gobblers.
But to be honest, I sympathize with the water. I wouldn't want to be in this tub if I know what kind of nasties are floating around that's clogging up this guy's tub.
Yeah.
Shops a lot.
It hasn't drained this well in years. It hasn't been cleaned this well in years, dude.
I cringed. I'm picturing him using the little poker to get at the clog of hair and mucus and snot. And when it gets like that, it just gets, it's a bio mess. It's nasty.
Oh, yeah. It's just like the hair becomes swamp moss.
Yes. So gross.
But there's no nutrients in there. Just hell. Just hatred.
Yes.
And sadness.
And you need chemicals to destroy it, to eradicate all that
so you need
mess.
man-made, harsh chemicals to simply gangbusters, as
Shut
they say.
the door chemicals. This
Yeah,
trademark.
that really got me. Like, they were like, they don't want to know what's going on in there.
You don't want to see this, son. Shut the door. It's like dealing with a mob. Shut the door. You're going to hear some things.
It's a secret. It's like, you can't. It's like, I can only turn invisible if you're not looking at me.
Oh, right.
Type, like, you don't, like, you can't know. The magic spell will be ruined if you don't let Pandora's box shake up for at least a night in there.
The one other thing that stuck out about this is his concern with either getting the harsh caustic chemicals on him and or in him.
Right. Made me pause.
Do you accidentally ever get toxic things in you?
Not my lifetime.
Me either.
I've accidentally. Okay, it does make me think. I was once spraying a CD or perhaps a PlayStation 1 disc down with CD cleaner.
Okay.
You know, just I don't know what's in it, but alcohol-like spray.
Sure.
You get the special little cloth and clean it, and it works in your old PlayStation a little better. And the first 2 pumps of the spray, nothing came out. So, of course, I turned it at my eye and pumped it in order to see what was happening. And it went from 0 to 100. I got the full blast in the old eye.
Oh.
That left me squealing.
Okay, yeah.
So, that's pretty close, but the phrasing definitely is sort of...
Yeah, I've gotten the compressed air shot in my face. And they added that chemical or whatever to it to make it taste bad, so you don't use it as a drug, kids. It was just my high school girlfriend. May she rest in peace. My high school girlfriend thought it would be fun to spray me in the face with compressed air, and it got in my mouth, and yeah, it tasted bad. But obviously that wasn't my mistake, my little oopsie of, oh no, the toxins got inside me. This guy, he just thinks like he'll be sitting around and he'll sneak right in his mouth.
It makes me seem like he's looking at the camera smiling like, I wonder what would happen if it got in me.
Oh. So he's just desperate for attention.
And looking, if nothing bad happens, if it gets in him, he might just give it a shot.
Give it a little bit more, yeah.
We need a little bit more.
A little clean out his little clog.
Oh no! I think I need another review after that
Gangbusters. Wouldn't you just know it? I have an Amazon review for the SG St. Patrick's Day Plaid Kilt Apparel Accessories One Piece. It's a green plaid man skirt.
I see what you did there.
Also, just because it's hot, maybe fellas looking into a kilt.
That would actually make work a lot better if I could wear a kilt.
Mm-hmm.
But then you got to be careful. You tie your shoe at a strange angle, and then you got a sexual harassment lawsuit.
Yeah, the toddlers go running the other direction. Also, that's just a whole huge lifestyle. You don't just have like one kilt.
You're right.
It's in your blood.
Maybe that's why I never took the step to make it happen. Because I deep down, probably even just subconsciously, I knew sure I would wear a kilt in public, but am I prepared for the lifestyle? I don't believe so.
No. Better prepare yourself for this review from JJ from New York, Ortega Marshall, who titles his review, "The Colors Haven't Kilt Me."
This is one of the times I wish we were a webcam podcast so you could see my absolutely straight face.
Good. Yeah. It is a classic pun there, JJ. JJ writes, inexpensive rather than cheap. Vibrant colors, symmetrical patterns. I'm C, 37 inches waist. Fits perfectly. Larger waist sizes may be dissatisfied. I'm very satisfied and content with kilt. Different tartan than the Marshall Mulcahy clans, yet it's for private indoor, so who'll notice the difference? My ancestors are asleep in the memorial tombs, so they're unaware of my faux pas. Ecclesiastes 9, 5, 10. Jacob James Mulcahy Marshall, JJ from New York. 5 stars. I should probably look up what the Ecclesiastes quote there is, what that passage is.
Oh, sure.
But you got any takes on that just in the meantime?
I do. I what came to my little mind, my little bean, was very, very presumptuous for him to assume his ancestors are all snooty. I don't presume my ancestors are the type of people who would look down on me for not using the most authentic kilt fabric. I am not Irish, but I don't know. Look down on me for what do Russian people wear?
They have various traditional garb.
Sure.
Some people might say babushkas, but babushka just technically means grandma.
Sure, we'll go with the regular stereotype. I don't think my Russian ancestors would look down on me because I wasn't drinking the most authentic Russian vodka every time I decided to get down. You know, I think understanding, humble people. They've been dead for a while. I hope, they've had time to think and become a little bit more emotionally intelligent than judging someone for their kilt fabric. But I digress.
Right. Interesting. I have the Ecclesiastes. Which version of the Bible do we want to go with? You got any favorites?
I'm a big fan of all of them.
We'll go with New King James. That's a popular one. New King James version of Ecclesiastes 9:5. For the living know that they will die, but the dead know nothing, and they have no more reward, for the memory of them is forgotten. That's kind of the opposite of what JJ was saying.
Sure.
I got the impression that he's afraid his ancestors are like, no, maybe he said they're asleep, so they're unaware of the faux pas. He's like, those suckers are dead. I've forgotten them. They don't care if I'm wearing the wrong family outfit. Kind of harsh.
He's both like celebrating his ancestry through kilthood and damning them, calling them a bunch of dead idiots in the same breath.
I would like to continue that train of thought, but you just said kilthood, which I think is a piece of clothing yet to be invented until now. It's a kilt. But it like goes all the way up and has a hood on it?
Yeah, it's like a hood, a very long hood that goes all the way up your back, under your shirt, and pops out. You get a little hoodie.
That would make me a kilt person if I can have a hood too. It's in like a front pocket.
Yeah, I was going to say, and you need the hoodie front pocket. Really the sleeper best part of wearing a hoodie.
Beautiful. Beautiful. We need to talk to the Scots and tell them what they've been missing out on this whole time.
The Scots, the Steves, the Drews,
yes,
the Tims.
all those people.
The Bryans. Bryans, what do you think of this hoodie? We on the Council of Bryans do not disapprove of the kilt hood.
I like the pocket.
Shut up, Brian 12. Not your turn. The Bryans are, they bicker a lot.
They do. You're not holding the Bryan stick. You can't talk yet.
You get a bunch of Bryans in a room, yeah, that Bryan stick's a necessity, or else it would just be a screaming match. I don't know what it is about Bryans, but, get them all together and they just get a little touchy.
They're drinkers.
They're drinkers. Well, if you're hungry, I got the perfect review. I got the Mermaker Burrito Tortilla Blanket 2.0. Double-sided 80-inch for adults and kids. Giant, funny, realistic food throw blanket. 285 GSM novelty soft flannel taco blanket. Yellow blanket double-sided. From Amazon.
Boy, that's a mouthful.
Yeah, this is a big blanket that looks like a tortilla.
Tasty.
It's very cute, very funny. Kindle Customer has a review here. They title it, "This one is good quality and a reasonable price." These kind of items are always a crapshoot, but this 71-inch tortilla blanket for my granddaughter for her 13th birthday. She loves it. For me, that is the real test. I would buy more. 5 stars.
Whoa. I test everything by 13-year-old birthday party reactions. Tatiana, we're thinking about going with more digital marketing this quarter. What do you think? By the way, happy birthday.
Oh, thank you.
It's good. Okay, we'll go with the digital campaign. Okay, good.
Good,
she loves
nice.
it.
I've got another review from Ryan here that I thought was pretty funny too. Ryan titles it, "Very comfortable," is actually a tortilla. They write, "Too realistic. It looks, smells, and feels like real tortilla. Once you wrap yourself in it, you will be convinced that you are a burrito. Your friends and family will beg you to snap back to reality, but you will be too far gone into the burrito-dom. 5 stars. And there's a picture of a young lady in a burrito. I think she's already beef.
Ugh, I don't want something that's going to feel like a tortilla just wrapped around me.
No, I think this is a... You know, like in, this is like a Chucky movie, or like in Gremlins, where the plot is all the kids are going to get these presents for Christmas, and they're going to come alive and be evil.
Oh,
is that a Chucky plot line?
I mean, Chucky is a toy, that's evil. Go for
Chucky's a toy. Yeah, I bet that they do something. I think a Gremlins has that going on or something.
They help. They make the toys go crazy or something. It's,
right. And, the plot line is the hot toy that year is actually an evil thing that's going to kill your kids. This time, they could do a horror movie where it's a burrito blanket that actually turns you into burrito ingredients when you lay in it. First, you get sort of docile. Your family just thinks you're comfy in the new blanket. You're taking a nap. Actually, it's forming a cocoon around you where you're turning into mush like a caterpillar and then reassembling your genetic material as lettuce, sour cream, ground beef, and peppers.
You know, some people don't like cilantro, so that's going to be tough to swallow.
I love cilantro.
I do too. I'm not one of those soap tasters.
Guitar Licks probably is.
Guitar, yeah. Ugh, tastes like soap. Because everything tastes like soap in your house. Guitar lover.
Yeah, he's got soap couch sits on.
There is a movie, I want to say it's called like The Eating Couch, or The Eating Bed. And people just lay in this bed and get eaten.
They just like get eaten. It's like a Venus flytrap, but a bed.
Yes, they get like absorbed into the bed. Really stupid. But this is like the next level greedy remake reboot. Burrito.
Is that the first Nightmare on Elm Street where there's like a black hole in the bed and someone gets sicked into it?
Yeah,
and then blood geyser just like shoots out.
That's Johnny Depp getting pulled into the bed.
That's Johnny. This is your brain on drugs, Johnny.
Pardon?
He was doing the commercials at the same time. The egg in the frying pan. This is your brain, and he cracks it in a frying pan. This is your brain on drugs. Don't do drugs. This is a PSA. You never seen those?
I know the egg thing, but I didn't put Johnny Depp in them.
I'm pretty sure that was Jay Depp in the same era.
Wow.
He's putting into a blood blender, getting turned into a blood smoothie, and shot all over the room for 10 minutes.
Splat to the ceiling. Poor guy.
Yeah, bummer way to go, honestly. Maybe if he had a burrito blanket, the bed would have ate it first, and it would have been satisfied.
It would have been full. He'd have been fine.
That's plenty of carbs for me. Have a good night, Johnny.
Oh, thanks.
I mean, it sounds like something weird that could happen in a dream.
Yeah, that is true. That is the realm of Mr. Krueger.
Yeah, the first thing I do if I think old Freddy is wandering around my dreams, I'm going to wake up, go to Amazon, order pronto a big tortilla blanket.
And Freddy Krueger looks more like cooked meat than you do. So in the
Put him in
dreamscape, yeah, he's right in
That'll
there.
eat him up. They also got cookie blanket, waffle blanket, pizza blanket. Ooh, they got sort of a burnt tortilla blanket, one that's a little more well done. Wonderful.
Maybe like a corn tortilla instead of a flour.
Oh, now you're talking. That's what I'm going for.
Hey everybody, thank you for listening to our lovely little podcast. If you'd like to go above and beyond in supporting our show, or have the most fabulous conversation starter since sliced bread, go to reviewparty.com. Click on shop and explore some fabulous t-shirt designs.
Where's your favorite place to wear a t-shirt?
On my body.
Mine is at the store.
That is a good place to wear a t-shirt. Reviewparty.com. Click shop.
Why stop there?
Don't stop now.
Don't stop me now, because I'm buying a t-shirt. I'm buying a shirt. Well, I've got a review free of those dastardly Marxist brothers. That's right. Last week, we had a wonderful review for Where the Wild Things Are. Mm-hmm. And it inspired, as we've touched upon this episode, my Amazon recommendations to recommend me one of my other favorite children's books, Corduroy. Oh. So here I have a book review from Amazon for the children's book by Don Freeman, Corduroy. It's about a bear who wears corduroy overalls, if you'd believe. This review is written by Sleeping Ugly. They title it Book Spoiled by Text Printed Inside the Front Cover. This was my son's favorite book when he was little, 40 years ago. Oh. I ordered a copy to give someone as a baby gift, but the inside cover had the following text on it. A winning, completely childlike book in which a stuffed bear, waiting hopefully in a toy department, finds a home with a little black girl who wants corduroy so much that when her mother refuses to buy him, she comes back the next day with her own money. Endearing, brightly colored pictures together with text affectionately recount Corduroy's adventures. That is a quote from Booklist. If they have to have a preview of the book, I wish they could have just said, stuffed bear loses a button but finds a friend. The child's race is irrelevant to the story. 3 stars.
Ooh, man, that took some turns there. I was like, oh no, she's going to be a racist. No, she's just upset that the story was spoiled and we know that the child buys it. And oh no, it's about the race again, but I'm not sure.
See, I think put all this together, she said that the child's race was spoiled. She thought that's she really thought that was the M. Night Shyamalan moment of Corduroy.
Finding out the race of the child who wanted corduroy.
A black girl wants this corduroy bear? Interesting. People taking notes.
It's all about the bear.
It's all about the bear. Yeah, really, I thought when I read this, like, so her son is 40 years old, so she's at least 60, right? We can assume. Why are you mad? You're 60-some years old and you're mad a children's book you've read for 40 years is being spoiled? You don't gotta read that part to the kid before you read it to him.
Right. With books of this caliber, I mean, not caliber, but age level, it's going to be read to them before anything else. The parent can choose not to spoil the story.
Yeah, the book list is just there to give parents an idea about what sort of content they're giving their children.
Yeah, it gives you a sort of a preview.
Right, and Corduroy doesn't want any racists reading the damn book, so they name drop the race of the girl. The book list is doing the Corduroy offer a favor.
Yeah, it's a bit of a racist detector.
Right.
Hey, where corduroy books not selling so good in the South? Oh, you know what that means. Racists.
That's true. There's no other explanation.
Correlation, causation, these words mean nothing to me.
The only word I know is corduroy, and that word means pants that a bear wears.
And they make sick little sounds when I walk.
Oh yeah. And they're the weird ribbed texture. Don't get a stain in there. That'll be hard to clean, but the comfort is worth it.
Yes. I should get some corduroys. That's a very fall. That's very fall clothing.
Are you going to do it corduroy style where it's just the pants and the overall straps?
Yeah,
Titty
just
out?
walking around. Just walking around.
Walk around, go to some Halloween parties. Yeah, I'm corduroy.
Hey.
Costume's just pants.
Can't you tell? They're corduroy pants.
I feel like low-key, if you do one of them unbuttoned and just over the shoulder, no one can argue with you. That's got some lore behind it.
I'm missing a button, okay?
I mean, that's more just as high-effort costume as being like Shaun of the Dead, just wearing a t-shirt with a red
shirt
tie.
with a little red blood on it.
Yep. And that, that's acceptable. I used to just go as a soldier, quote unquote, where I'd wear jeans, like a camouflage jacket and my dad's old military camouflage hat.
Yeah, I am an army man.
Hey, I got some candy out of that little situation there.
Absolutely. It paid dividends.
And with your body, Matt, the ladies would be begging to feel that corduroy.
Oh, corduroy.
You'd be missing more than one button, but by the end of the night, I tell you what.
Stop it.
You're going to be missing all 3 buttons. They took the one from the fly.
Okay, I was like, did corduroy have a butt flap?
Now that would be cool. Corduroy overalls, feet, butt flap. That would be so styling. I have a review. It is a lost Thanksgiving review, which I'm glad I looked back and found again.
Beautiful.
But I think, Christmas cooking, this is still very relevant. This is for the turkey baster. Baster syringe for cooking. Baster with cleaning brush and marinade needle. Stainless steel turkey baster, black, from Amazon. Alan Kraft has a little review for us. They title it, Bulb Comes Off Way Too Easy. I've had this for over a year and absolutely loved it at first. But now, after weekly use for the past year, I hate it. The bulb is constantly coming off when I'm using it. I can't tell how many times over the past 2 months the bulb will be in my hand and the rest of it will be in the slow cooker or roasting pan or whatever I'm cooking in. Tonight was the last straw and it's in the garbage. It fell apart and the metal part landed in the crock pot full of roast pork and juices.
Ooh.
The juices splashed all over, burning my arm. It's in the garbage. 2 stars.
So is this like almost like a syringe style?
It looks like a plain old turkey baster to me, except the tube, the whatever you want to call it, is stainless steel.
Metal. Okay.
It comes. There's a couple little little screws in there. I think that's probably just for the.
Okay. So this is
the air.
This is like a tactical baster.
Yeah. Oh, I see what those little metal screws are. You can screw them in the tip and then plunge into the turkey.
Whoa.
For internal basting.
Ooh, mama, yeah. Get those juices in there.
For when you don't want to go, in the end, you usually have to go. Just when you want to be a little more discreet with your juices. Just stab the motherfucker right through the breastbone.
Squeeze.
But you can't pull off these advanced baster maneuvers Because the bulb has a mind of its own.
Bulb problems. Boy, if I had a dime.
For every time my bulbs were acting up.
my bulbs dropped.
You'd have a dime, huh?
I'd have a dime.
At least the juices didn't splash all over when it happened to you.
Yeah. Boy, we'd be scarred for life.
It'd be all over your arm. The
burning! That's the burning of hellfire, son. You're a sinner.
My bones! They're full of hair!
I can't see anything either, Dad. Yeah. That's either from sitting too close to the TV or from masturbating. We'll have to ask your mother which.
You remember that very funny bit made me think of, remember when parents would say don't make funny faces? If someone slaps you in the back, it'll stay like that forever.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say it. A big fuck you to every parent who said that. That's fucking gaslighting. That's insane. Making funny faces rules.
That did, however, provide an excellent moment for comedy in the John Cusack 80s classic One Crazy Summer, in which these two nasty little snotty girls are making fun of I think it's his little sister's dog who has like a cone and a bent ear and stuff. And they're like, your dog's ugly. And they're making faces at it. And she smacks him on the back. And their faces lock like that. And then they look at their little Cabbage Patch doll. And its face is twisted too.
Whoa.
It's
what kind of sorcery is John Cusack up to?
Hey, 80s John Cusack can do anything. He can hold a stereo over his head and make you swoon. He can
cast a fucking curse on
you.
He
can
and
ski on one
your
ski.
Life. That's called snowboarding, bro. I can do that
too. don't start with me. Anyway, turkey baster.
Dude. So the stainless steel baseable dropped in the crock pot and fucking made it explode, apparently.
It was just look out! Hit the deck.
This baster dropped out the bulb like when an anime protagonist takes off their weighted armor and drops it on the ground. All the characters think it's just gonna be a little shirt that just falls on the ground
a little
quietly.
Poof of dust.
And then it just dust everywhere,
fissures.
Explosions, craters, fissures. And then the bulb just leaves an afterimage quickly and disappears.
Some people might think, ooh, look at this high-end baster with its metal tube. But
this bastable.
Is it possible that the metal is the problem? What's the coefficient of friction for metal versus standard kitchen-grade plastic?
Yeah, you're thinking the somewhat lower quality plastic is just better for the job.
Better grip to rubber than slick stainless steel? Possibly.
Watch your mouth, mister.
Hey, where the rubber meets the road,
Whoa. Sounds like a cleanup crew over here. Got rubbers hitting the road all over the place. Yeah, okay, just quickly, this is almost a $20 turkey baster.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah, what the hell? They got all kinds of fancy turkey basters. The best cooks I've ever seen in my life, my mom and my grandmother, both use dollar store turkey basters for sure. And I'm pretty sure they both have the same one for all my life.
For 20 years, yeah.
20 plus years, almost 30 years.
Same tired looking little bulb on that sucker is holding tight.
Yeah, maybe the bulb was red at one point. Now I would describe the color as pale sadness.
But it does its Kegels. It knows how to clutch.
Absolutely. It bastes the shit out of a turkey, bro. You wanna put that hot butter on the top of your steak? Fuck it. Whip that bad boy out. Who cares? Oh, you know what I'm talking about. The spoon's not fucking cutting it.
Oh, for heavy meat eaters. You just made them heavier with that image. Oh.
Yeah, hot butter, searing the top of your steak. Stainless steel, you're just gonna fucking create a weapon, a searing hot weapon.
Yes, not a good insulator. It conducts too much.
There's conduction, there's friction issues. I think this is this product. It's I don't know, what would you call it?
It's a poser product. This is a waste of a baster.
All right, this is just simply bougie.
Too bougie to be had.
Yeah, from now on, after seeing the light of this review, if I see someone using a stainless steel turkey baster, I'm going to think, what a fucking idiot. They're preparing a second-rate meal for me. I see an old, ugly-ass plastic, discolored. It was once clear, but it is now very opaque.
And there were maybe markings on it at one point, but that's long since chipped away.
It is definitely, it's got a strange curve to it, just because of, the overtime micro melting.
Yes, yeah.
You want a little plastique in your turkey baste, you know what I'm saying? Puts hair on the bones.
Oh.
Oh, yep, this cadaver's got hairy bones. Must have been a second-rate baster.
Last meal, yep, that checks out. Turkey.
Died at Thanksgiving, got his bones all hairy, fucked them up. That's how coroners talk to each other. And this guy fucked them up. Dude got messed up, man. Bro.
He's beyond cheese here, man.
All coroners are just surfer bros. That's awesome.